It's been a long time. We're gonna get straight to the point. Your insecurities are your greatest strengths. Your insecurities are your greatest strengths, okay, people? And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you, okay? Sit down. We all have insecurities, okay? Like, let's not pussyfoot around. That's a word, look it up. I'm not just being dirty. That's a word. We all have insecurities, but we do not need to be defined by it. Like, there's no freaking need to do that. And, you know, we've all probably heard of shadow work, this side of the internet. But shadow work can be long and intensive and painful, and you could lose years out of your life. I'm making that face because you're not really losing anything, but it's definitely it's just an intensive process. I've made a little exercise. It's super easy and it's painless and it's quick. So this will just give you a little step in the right direction, but it's not gonna, you know, change your world. You are responsible. You're the only person responsible for changing your world. This is just like setting the tone. And the reason you have to set the tone is because in order to live your dream life, you have to radiate the frequency of your dream self. And I'm about 99.9% sure that your dream self is not bogged down by insecurities. If they have insecurities, which I already said everybody does, then they aren't letting it get in the way. Priorities. You're gonna take a sheet of paper. You're just gonna draw a line down the center. And on one side, you're gonna say insecurities. These could be self-sabotaging tendencies you have. I do not want you to be here forever. Look at me. Where are you? I do not want you to be here forever. Right, 1 to 4. I mean, let's say 4. Easily divisible by 2. Let's just, and then you're gonna twerk that bitch. You're gonna twerk that bitch to opposite land on the other side of the column. We'll get there. So I'm gonna do this live action. I'm gonna do this with you because it's gonna be vulnerable. Not being physically enough. Like not being attractive enough, not being, I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't want to hear it. It's just my own insecurities. Specifically for men, I think right now wealth is an insecurity of mine. I guess lack mindset or whatever. And what else is an insecurity? Oh, like intimate relationships with men. Like I don't trust them. Weirdly enough, my riz, my charm, my charisma is an insecurity because I'm just always being like, am I being manipulative? Like, I don't mean to be, I just have riz. Now we're gonna twerk that bitch to opposite land. You may have written sentences, you may have written words, it doesn't matter, but we're just gonna twerk that bitch to opposite land. Like, okay, this is a really good exercise because I want to challenge you to not lead with your ego here. Your ego will immediately think, okay, like let's say you are insecure physically like I am, which is a very common insecurity. Your ego would immediately want to switch that to I'm the hottest bitch alive. That's fun and everything, but it's like we're trying to ground down. So not being physically enough for men specifically, I think more of that leads into like they just want one thing. So maybe I'm gonna scratch out physically enough and just not being enough for men. We're just going to do the opposite. Like dream self has the opposite tendencies, right? So not being enough for men, well, good thing I don't live my life for other men. Well, I feel like they've stopped. And I just got started. I don't live my life for men. That is the opposite land version of you or me. So wealth lack mindset. I have an abundance mindset, but I don't have a wealth mindset. And that's totally different, broski. I make wealthy decisions. So I'm kind of turning these into affirmations. You don't have to do that, but that's what I'm doing. Intimate relationships with men, so trust issues, right? Took that bitch to opposite land. I don't need to trust men. I trust myself. charisma, or like fear of accidentally manipulating somebody. Ugh, hate that. I mean, honestly, a lot of people want Riz and they don't have it. I'm saying your greatest insecurities are also your greatest strengths. Most don't have Riz. I have Riz. And that is a gift. Riz is a gift. Put that into a crop top. Riz is a gift. Now that we've done this and we have our columns, okay, I want you to, the sassiest you've ever flipped a page, I just want you to go. I could have done it sassier. Let me try again. Sorry. It's pretty sassy when you hit yourself in the process. Now we're going to take the things. We're going to take the phrases, the sentences, the whatever, the belief systems, the affirmations, whatever. And we're just going to go, we're going to write it down. We're going to do another column. I don't live my life for men, which was mine. And I make wealthy decisions. Now, we are going to take this empty space. We're going to write 1 to 3 actions that we can take within the next 21 days to form a habit, that aligns with this reality, with this frequency. All right, Riz is a gift. Use it more. Set intentions, because intentions are what separates an action from being misguided, misunderstood from within. If you know your intentions, you're less likely to get a negative reaction from yourself from it if it doesn't go your way. Because you set your intention, you know what you meant by it. So it's impossible to fear manipulation from your charisma, squirrel, if you yourself are in touch with what you meant behind it, right? And you can't really control the external reality to an extent. I know there's a lot of people on manifestationworld.com. I don't know if that's a place that would be cool, that believe that you can control other people. I don't want to live in that world. That sounds exhausting. Solar plexus meditation. Solar plexus represents your willpower and your confidence. And if you're a really confident person, I think that's at the end of the day my insecurity, like not fully embracing the Riz to be a confident motherfucker. And a bad bitch is confident. That's the one thing that we know for sure. There you have it, folks. A quick little easy exercise to get you. I mean, who knows if you're actually going to do these things, but it's just the mere fact that you sat down with yourself and you tried to transform your caterpillar of insecurities into a butterfly of at least neutral positive aspects. And you became more practical about it, and you aligned yourself with the belief that you can take action from these things. You do not have to suffer in silence anymore, or not in silence. Maybe you're a talker. But the point is, you can use your insecurities to find your greatest strengths. And they're usually things that are, if not easy to change, easy to take action on. You know, it does take a little bit longer to change your complete essence, your complete character. Like, you know, most people, I don't really firmly believe most people can change themselves, like their soul. Like, that's pretty much baseline, but we can return to that baseline, which is usually a pure form of you. And your higher self is something that you can easily aspire to. You just need to focus. So I'm glad we sat down today. I'm glad we focused. I'm glad you listened. And hopefully this helps. Love you.